What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Want to give a huge shout out to Sweetwater. It's my favorite place where I get all of my essential gear. I got to visit Sweetwater recently and see their amazing facility, including their 55-point inspection on the guitars before they ship them out. The reason I trust them is that I get amazing customer service, and I know that the gear's gonna come right on time, including the guitars being ready to play right out of the box. If you'd like to see a list of all of my favorite gear, or you're just looking for some new gear for yourself, go ahead and scan that QR code or check the link in the description. Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We're gonna break down Paramore right now. Also, I really appreciate you subscribing here to the Marty Music YouTube channel. Thank you for that. And then also, if you're trying to get deeper into guitar, you need direction, you know, I've got you. Just check the links down in the description below. I've got free courses, you know, gear advice, links to gear to use, you know, my website, all that stuff. So check it out. Thank you. Here we go. All right, so we got to tune our guitar down to drop D flat. And so what that means is that's a C sharp, that's a G sharp, that's a C sharp again, that's a F sharp, A sharp, and D sharp, and that's what it would say on a tuner. That way you're now in a drop D, but a half step down. So I'm gonna cover the 4th fret. I'm gonna still just call them the, you know, E, A, D strings. You're gonna cover the 4th fret here on these 3 thickest strings. And then 2, 4, 2, 4 on the A string. So ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 rest. And so that time now we're doing the open, you know, D flat power chord, which is the 3 thickest strings open, and we're palm muting too. Rest. And so then there's another little turnaround, and that's where you're covering the 7th fret of the 2 thickest strings. I'm going to give you 2 options. You cover that on the 7th fret of the 2 thickest strings, and then just the thickest string goes down a half step, and that stays. And that's nice, clean power chord. You can add the extra color here, and that's your pinky on the 9th fret of that D string. So you cover with 1 finger and then go like that. Okay, so from the top of the intro, and the good news is the intro pretty much the same as the verses as well, riff-wise. Okay, so from the top of the intro, So when it goes into the singing verse, when it does the D, it does that extra pickup note. So in the intro, the D is, and then into the chord, right? But in the verse, there's just that one extra pickup on that. Okay, so now there's something going on on the intro that really makes it pop, and it's what I think is just a separate guitar part. And this little kind of pentatonic lick. So to match up with the rhythm, 7th fret on the D string. And then I'm going 4 and 6 on the G string. And then the 6th fret D string. Pickup note. And on that open D, you would be playing this. And then right back to it again. So I'm playing the 7th fret A, 4th fret D, 7th fret D. And then 4-6 on the G, and then 5-5 on the B string. So the verse now is palm muted without that higher note, or at least it's been turned down in the mix. Right, with that little pickup. And that same turnaround, which if that's hard with the pinky there, don't be afraid to just do the top 2 strings there. It's nice and easy, fun, easy. And then finally you get to this little pre-chorus riff. So it's the 4th fret, 2nd fret, and a break. And there's more than one guitar, so you could go, you know. And so now on the chorus, I'm going to break it into 2 guitar parts. So there's the classic, thick power chords, and then also an octave part that's going on. I've seen tabs where people have combined it. I'm not sure if that's how the real guitar player plays it, but in the recording, it's definitely, there's multiple overdubs going on. So I think it's cleanest when you play mostly power chords, and then the extra colors is a second guitar part. So the chords of the chorus is the open power chord. So it would be concert D flat, but. And then up to the 7th fret, covering the 3 thickest strings. Then the 2nd fret, and then up to the 4th fret. So. And then a little bump, 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 da, 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 as it builds up to get back into the main riff again. So the build up, open D with palm muting. So that's open. And then because of the layering, this one's hard to make out. So open, and then the second fret, and then the open, and then the second fret, and then that thing. There's some overdubbing going on. So what I could make out was the open, and then just doubling up, bum, 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 bum. So I'm just adding that fourth fret as a pickup note. You could, I mean, the only tab I saw didn't have that at all. Just but clearly there's more in there. But over that chorus, okay, so this is the part that goes over the, so it's, and so I'm playing, which is a fourth on the D and seventh on the B. You can, you know, I don't recommend doing it on one part. I think one should be, and the other one should go together. And it sounds awesome that way. So we go bum, bum, and everything else is muted but the D and B string. And it's mostly muted. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger. You know, I'm using my index and pinky to hit the notes, but everything else is muted. So then I'm up on the 7 and the 10, and then back. Back, and then, and so it's just going, you know, it's always in this same, this is always connected. So if you looked at the B string, you know, you'd have 7, 10, 7, 10, 9, 7, 10, 7, 10, 9, 7, da, 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 da. And so it's just that same thing. Da, 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 da. And so on the, you got this part, or just single, because you're going to need more than one guitar. But I'm playing the high E, 9, 7, and you'd have your index if you want to octave up. So let's see here for a sec. And so if you had two guitars and the one guitarist would go, that same guitar player would then go into, right? When it goes through that, it's gone through the verse and the chorus, and now we're about to go into the second verse. There's a little octaves on D hits from so I'm playing it on the 5th of the A and 7th on the G. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. You can rock that out for sure. It's a fun tune. Also, appreciate you subscribing here to the channel and then checking those links down there. Hope to see you again. See you later.